So 2019 Valiant Football, 2020 Score. And for those who have team divisions like the NFC South, well, maybe this could help. I mean, a Drew Brees photo would be nice, wouldn't it? So 2 TriStar autograph photos. Again, trying to change up the mix. Although we were liking Chronicles, so I did 3 of those in a row, but changed things up a little bit. So since, hey, we got a sellout, doesn't matter what we open first, why don't we start with one of the photos? Have a little fun with that. So good luck, everyone, and let's begin. All right. So first off, we got some inscription on here. Oh, I like this. So passed away in 2017, 7-time Pro Bowler. We were just talking about this about the mini helmets in the big football break. All right, TriStar's got a lot for this guy. And Pro Football Hall of Fame 1971. So you see here the helmet is a New York Giants helmet. NFL Hall of Fame 19. He even wrote it out. He didn't just write HOF. Gotta love that. He's a good signer. Y.A. Tittle. So Y.A. Tittle, NFC East. Let's do the other photo. All right, that looks like it's going to be a hit for the AFC East. 6-time Pro Bowler, the anchor of the Electric Company, Pro Football Hall of Fame 2003, Joe Delamelior. Joe Delamelior. Did they spell it right? That's what I was reading. I think they might have added a letter or two in there. I don't know. Delamelior, right? Joe Delamelior. I think they needed to separate that. Anyways. So there's your 2 photos. Put those to the side for now. Valiant. We're going to make a valiant effort here. All right, again, just like we have a ton of the Leaf flash boxes in that NT flash mixer. All right, Leaf usually tries to get you an A-lister in every box. We got Ryan Finley, 39 out of 50. That's Bengals. So that would be AFC North. I think I remember where this guy is, but you never know. So let me double check. Yep, that's what I thought. 26 out of 50. How about them Cowboys? Jalen Smith. NFC West, numbered 3 out of 75. DK Metcalf. All right, so here we go. This individual is not retired, so doesn't go under the retired deal. He's a free agent. He was injured last year and was cut by the team, but because that is the most recent team history and he's not a retired player, this is going to go to that team. Scoring a pristine 9.5 on centering, 10s all the way the rest around, including the auto. Number 25 out of 25, Trey Lamar. So this will go to the Detroit Lions. That would be the NFC North. So Trey Lamar, again, based on our precedent, this goes to the Detroit Lions. And the NFC North. And score. Again, we're ending with score, but if you're thirsting for more, we're trying to fill this baseball break scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Most of the teams are anywhere between $5 and $15 off. That is only for the next like hour and 15 minutes. All right. So for the next hour and 15 minutes, this flash sale is still ongoing. I'm going to copy the info down again. All right, so print it in the comments there. I know it's not showing up on the window, but we have all of the teams with their respective discounts. And we'll go over it again at least once before we leave here, but some big teams still available in that, and we'll go over, a few things to look out for. We did it earlier today, but we'll do it again. A few teams to look out for in that break. All about that base, about that base. So we got Jordan Poyer. I go for a little arroz con Poyer. Mike Williams. Tua, draft card. It's still up there. There was a sale. Nobody bought teams. The sale is over. We now have a sale on this. Quite a few people bought teams. We still need more. The sale was extended. By midnight, the sale should be over. Nick Boza, breakthrough. So again, with the card like this will go to Lamar Jackson first. The Fantasy Stars. And there's a Joe Burrow. And back to the base. Harrison Butker, Blake Martinez, J.K. Dobbins, we'll give him a little 1 cent left. Tyler Lockett. And first auto, Lynn Bowden Jr. Lynn Bowden Jr. Make sure I remember this correctly. Raiders, AFC West. DeAndre Swift, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert. Just Ducky. Want to just leave DeAndre Swift too. There we go. All right, next packs. Next autograph. Okay. Cancel that. So next bunch. So we got Ronald Jones II, 36 out of 100. Jeff Okudah, Darius Slayton, Jake Fromm. That's weird. Neither of them are numbered. 2 in the same pack. It happens. Cooper Kupp. And there's the other Joe Burrow variation showing him on LSU. DJ Chark, do 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 do. Oh, look at that. Scorecard parallel. Tua Tagovailoa. That's not too shabby. So Tua scorecard parallel. That'll go to the Saints and Drew Brees. Calvin Ridley. Chase Young. And then the auto. Jaguars. So that's AFC South. Jaguars. James Robinson. There's CeeDee Lamb. We'll give him a little 1 cent left. And then Jalen Reagor. Give him a little 1 cent love as well. Again, we got a flash sale going on for these baseball teams here. Most teams are anywhere between $5 and $15 off. Most teams. Only exceptions are the Tigers and the Blue Jays. There's some things that are expected to pop there, so they did not get the sale treatment. Jordan Howard, scorecard. Jacob Eason. Joe Mixon, Texans. Cortland Sutton. You got Isaiah Simmons, Jerry Jeudy, Cam Akers, Jake Fromm. I think Fromm's eventually going to be trade bait. I think he's Josh Allen insurance policy. And then maybe they can spin him into another pick later down the road. Well, speaking of him, end zone parallel. This is 2 out of 6. All right, we've already hit a couple 1-on-1s of his, but 2 out of 6 ain't bad too. So 2 out of 6, Jake Fromm. Chris Godwin. Got Chris Carson. That'll go to the Ravens. Another Tua. All right. Four more packs to go in this break. You got a parallel coming up here. Yeah, we had it downtown too. So we got Miles Jack, 29 out of 35 with the artist proof. Got Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Justin Herbert, Austin Eckler, Laviska, T. Higgins, Akuda, Ayuk, Jalen Hurts. And again, it's all about that base, about that base. Raekwon Davis, Packers. Zach Ertz, Derek Brown, and 1/35. Derek Brown, and I believe that's the Panthers. I'd call that a win for the NFC South. All right, Derek Brown, 1/35. Pretty sure he's the Panthers. Yeah. So SEC Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's not bad for the NFC South. Could be much worse. Chase Young, Henry Ruggs. Once had love for Mr. Chase Young. And the last two packs. I'm assuming a veteran auto if we're keeping with the trend. But you know what happens when we assume. But when you assume, sometimes you're right. Educated assumptions. That's the key right there. It's an educated guess. Alright, what do we got here? /50, Jonathan Taylor. Colts? I don't remember. Isaiah Simmons. Julio Jones. Let me take a look here. Oh, that was 36.3. Ravens again. Lamar Jackson had a lot of good fantasy weeks. Jameis Winston. Hey, what's going on? Oh, there's a lot of rookies in here. Everything but this and the recap. So we'll do the recap in just a moment. Brandon Cooks. Not numbered to 99, though. Joe Mixon. A.J. Dillon. DJ Moore. And 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. So 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. Jacob Eason. And that completes that. So I just want to grab something here real quick. right, so let's recap the hits here. Again, NFC West, Kyle Juszczyk. Honorable mention, Jonathan Taylor. I want to say that's the Colts, but I could be wrong. If I'm right, that's AFC South. NFC South, number to 35, Derek Brown, Panthers. Another honorable mention for the AFC East, Jake Fromm, number to 6. AFC South, James Robinson. I forget again. Lynn Bowden Jr. Let's see. I'll remember that in a minute. AFC East, Jim Delamelier. NFC East, Y.A. Tittle, Hall of Fame inscription. NFC East, Jalen Smith of the Cowboys. AFC North, Ryan Finley, both those cards numbered to 50. NFC West, Raiders, that was it. So Raiders, AFC West, NFC West, DK Metcalf. And NFC North, Lions, Trey Lamar with a pristine 10. And hey, maybe somebody picks him up if he can get healthy. Getting a question about the baseball break here. So again, we have a flash sale going on for this baseball break, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. We're getting close to standby, so if we can pull off a couple of 3-team deals here, we are on standby, and this will break soon. It has been quite a while since we had a big group effort here, so I'm gonna post another small break. I think I'm gonna stick some luminance in that break. Random divisions again. I might even do another bargain break because we're getting close to popping the case hit and score. So, eventually it's got to come out, right? But looking at the bottom of your screen here, all right, these are the sale prices. These are good for another 50 minutes. All right, we moved a bunch of teams today. 50 minutes remain. Braves 160, Nationals 85, Reds 125, Tigers 75, Astros 180, Royals 80, Angels 90, Dodgers 180, Marlins 90, A's 90, Phillies 75, Padres 90, Rays 100, Rangers 80, and the Blue Jays are 175. Um, Something like that, something to that effect. All right, I gotta dig around and see what mixes I can put together. Definitely Luminance Chronicles was a consideration. I gotta do the numbers. I don't want it to be, too crazy high or anything like that. And I don't know. This is the main push right now. Baseball and basketball has divisional mixers up right now. So let me share that information. Basketball is a box of Obsidian. All right. 1920 Obsidian. And two 1718 blaster boxes. 125 for a random division. Yeah, I'm trying to get this here. So just remember, this is just the sell sheet cards from Lucky's Loot. Just the sell sheet cards. Duke Snyder, Dodgers. Geez, I can't even read that. Somebody on the Cardinals. Jim Thome, Phillies. Uh, Pudge Rodriguez, who's on the Tigers in the Slab Sigs. I can't read it from this post. I gotta pull it up on my phone here. Give me 1 second. I think there's 4 or 5 left. I'm not sure. All right. Gary Sanchez and Mike Mussina on the Yankees. Yankees obviously gone. Astros have a George Springer. Phillies also have a Jim Bunning. And Adam Wainwright was the guy in the Cardinals. And that's just the ones that are on the sell sheet still left. Again, Lynn Bowden is the Raiders. So whoever has the NFC West. And then as far as the division breaks, hold on, I had a question on that sell sheet. All right. So there's 4 divisions remaining in the basketball. In the baseball, there are 4 divisions left. That's 65 a random division. It's Select, Onyx Vintage Premium, and a TriStar photo. So 8 hits in total. All right, 6 of them will involve some sort of ink. 65 for a random division. I mean, we're pulling some nice names out of Vintage. It's a very solid checklist. The TriStar photos have had some really cool names, especially on the Blast from the Pasts. All right. Some current stars you don't see a lot, or semi-stars, whatever you want to call them. And then Select has been one of the better producing baseball sets out there. Look, I want to get this break knocked out. Optic is coming in tomorrow. I got 18 boxes of Optic. If I have to personal break all of them out, I will. Or if I have to do some mixers like these. But I want to do some larger breaks. So let's knock some of this stuff out. 4 Lucky Loot Slab Sigs, 4 Lucky Loot baseball buyback, 5 Absolute. So 30 hits right there alone. Right, 43 in total, I think. A Top Series 2 Jumbo, and a Valiant Value pack, plus 2 rebreak spots in this one. And I'm still giving sale prices because I want to move some stuff around. Braves 160, Nationals 85, Reds 125, Tigers 75, Astros 180, Royals 80, Angels 90, Dodgers 180, Marlins 90, A's 90, Phillies 75, Padres 90, Rays 100, Rangers are 80, Blue Jays 175. Optic Baseball. So that's tomorrow. I also got more photos. I got historic autographs photos. We haven't gotten anything from them in a little while. So I like their stuff, and I'd be happy to bring it back in. What else we got? There's one other thing coming tomorrow, and I can't remember what the heck it was. I guess I'll have to look at my emails real quick. Hold on. It's not a heavy release week, but there's a few things coming out. Oh, Top Sterling. Well, that should be interesting. Now, I didn't get a good allocation on that. I got 2 boxes. 2 boxes of Sterling. It's been a while since they've been out, too. Anyways. So that's what's coming in tomorrow. We do have some stuff coming in. So, any requests for any personal breaks right now? Feel like we're losing a little momentum. If we don't have anything else to open, I'll sign off. Oh, I want to give a little bit of a shipping update too. So it's kind of tough enough balancing the shortage of supplies and making sure I get things, tightly packed in appropriate boxes. But my printer died. Yeah, that was fun. So a new one's coming tomorrow. So I hope to get a bunch of stuff out tomorrow. It's going to be all prepped, and just going to need to print labels for it. But hopefully that comes in with enough time for me to hook it up and send that stuff out tomorrow. So bear with me, because I feel like everything just has been breaking since the pandemic started, and I don't want anything else to break. We've had enough stuff break. Anyways, can I show the love card? Yeah, I can show that. I'll be right back. So this is the Jordan Love. All right. It's hard to tell, but it looks like kind of like looks like it's the gold vinyl pattern. So it's hard, right when I bend it there at that angle, you can kind of see the round disc patterns. And it is numbered 1 out of 7. One out of 7. So that's a nice card there. So, anyways, do we have anything else before we go? Otherwise, again, if I'm awake, I'll break. You can just hit me up on Messenger. And that's it for now. So again, the flash sale expires in a little bit more than 30 minutes. So we'll see everybody hopefully in a little bit. Maybe somebody wants to grab something later. All right. Otherwise, we'll see everyone tomorrow. So take it easy.